Not about basketball tonight, so yeah, right?
This is the border game, and when are we going to see this game again? Missouri's going to the SEC. Kansas doesn't want to play Missouri anymore, so
history. This
could be the last one at Mizzou Arena. A visit from the rival Kansas Jayhawks brought out the largest crowd of the season to see a Missouri women's basketball game, over 2,500, hoping to see the Tigers, most of them at least hoping to see the Tigers earn their first conference win of the year. Mizzou lost its first 3 games of the Big 12 this season, hoping to get in the winner's circle against KU Jayhawks. Came out hot though. Aisha Sutherland hits that J. She had 24 for Kansas. Back come the Tigers though. Brianna Brock, a career day, knocks down that 3. Tigers led 31-24. KU though ends the half on a 9-0 run. Monica Engelman beating the shot clock buzzer 33-31 at the half. Second half, Sydney Kraft and the former Lady J drives in and scores. Inside they go again to Brianna Brock. She had 26 points. Kansas, though, too much. Carolyn Davis takes the feed. She had 24 as Kansas wins it 72-63. Tigers still winless in the Big 12. Better news on the men's side, though. For the first time in 14 years, Missouri can celebrate football and basketball victories over Texas. The Tigers had not beaten the Longhorns in both sports since the 1997-98 school year. Mizzou won this year's football game back in November. Yesterday, the Tiger basketball team took down the Longhorns. Mizzou never trailed in an 84-73 victory. The Tigers watched a lead of 16 points shrink to 5 midway through the second half, but a 7-0 run by Phil Pressey gave the Tigers plenty of room. They have a double-digit lead the rest of the game. Big win for the Tigers and for Coach Frank Haight, who now owns a victory over his mentor. Haight spent 3 years as an assistant at Texas under Rick Barnes before earning his first head coaching job.
We have a bond beyond this game we played. I mean, we have a tremendous friendship, and I pull for him, and I know he pulls for me. And unfortunately, both of us couldn't win today.
Missouri did good getting him, and they better do everything they can to keep him, because he's young, he's got a great future ahead of him, and I've said before, people have no idea the job he did at Miami. People will look and pick at it, and people up here I know picked at that, but I know what he went into.
It's a quick turnaround now for the Tigers. They are back in action tomorrow when they host Texas A&M. The Aggies, the only Big 12 team Missouri did not beat during Mike Anderson's tenure. Before this season, A&M was considered a Big 12 title contender. The Aggies did lose their first 3 games in conference play. They finally got into the win column yesterday with this victory over Texas Tech.
I know they're very talented and very capable. They were picked to win this league. So, you know, we got to be ready to play in this quick turnaround. You know, Billy Kennedy's obviously a great friend of mine. We worked together at Miami. So, you know, another opportunity to play against one of my buddies.
A special late afternoon tip time on Martin Luther King Day. The Tigers and Aggies will get underway 4:30 tomorrow afternoon at Mizzou Arena. Only 4 teams are left in the hunt for the Lombardi Trophy. The team that finished with the best overall record in the NFL this season is not one of them. A big upset today in Green Bay. The Giants knocked off the Packers, who had gone 15-1 in the regular season. That included a win over the Giants. Not today. Eli Manning hits Hakeem Nicks here. He'll bounce off a Packer defender and go 66 yards. 10-3 G-men on top. 13-10, final play of the half. Hail Mary, this thing hardly ever works. But it does here. Manning to Nicks again, who makes the leaping grab in the end zone. Giants up 20-10 at the break. That vaunted Packer offense stalled today. 4 turnovers caused by the Giants defense. New York pulls the stunner 37-20. They move on to the NFC title game. In the AFC, Ravens hosting the Houston Texans. Winner gets New England next week. Houston, some special teams issues here. Don't try to catch the punt unless you're really going to catch it. Jacoby Jones learned that lesson, fumbles it. Ravens take over at the 2, and from there, Joe Flacco hits Chris Wilson for the score. 7-3 Baltimore. Flacco, another TD pass in the first quarter. This one to Anquan Boldin. Made it 17-3 Ravens. And the defense took care of business from there, picking off Houston quarterback T.J. Yates 3 separate times. Baltimore moves on, a 20-13 win over Houston. So the lineup looks like this for next Sunday conference championship games. AFC goes first. Patriots will host the Ravens, 2 o'clock kickoff. You can see that game right here on KRCG. Then at 5:30, the Giants travel to San Francisco to face the 49ers in the NFC title game. The winners will meet in Indianapolis on Sunday, February 5th in Super Bowl 46. The PGA spending another weekend in Hawaii. It's a rough life for those golfers. Final round of the Sony Open today. 6 different golfers held to share the lead at some point in the final round, but Johnson Wagner held it last. Birdie putt from the fringe goes down on 15. Wagner closing with a 3 under par round of 67. He wins the Sony Open, 13 under par, a 2-shot victory. Congratulations to Johnson Wagner. Again, remember, for that Mizzou basketball game tomorrow, unusual start time, 4:30. They will play at Mizzou Arena against Texas A&M, and there's still a few tickets left. So if you want to head out and watch a pretty good basketball team,
take off the afternoon
go tomorrow.
from work and
or a lot of people are already off work, so just go on out and watch them.
Sick. It's supposed to be like
I think
60.
You should, yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're my boss. I'm sick. All right, we'll be right back.